Hi, I'm Rico. Here's my ongoing saga about my bankruptcy. I've got my suit on today because I went into Kingston County Court today to finally go bankrupt. I was told to get there before 8:30 in case people were queuing, because they only see 4 people a day, and if there were more than 4 I wouldn't be seen, so I was told to get there before 8:30 to queue. And the doors would open at 9. Well, when I got there at 8:15, a sleepy security guard told me that the court didn't open until 10, so to go and have a cup of tea and come back. I waited around until 20 to 9 just to make sure no one else was coming along, and it didn't look like the doors were going to open. And then I went back to the car, sat in the car, listened to the radio, read a book, came back at 9:45, waited around. There was now 2 other people waiting there, waited around till 10, and the doors opened, and went in and said, I want a petition for bankruptcy. And the guy behind the desk said, well, you should have been here at 9. So the security guard said, but apparently it was a new security guard who didn't know what was going on. That was my phone, their message. Oh, I wonder who it's from, I'll have a look in a minute. And apparently he didn't know. So they went through my form, and I've got to go back tomorrow now, be there at 9 o'clock, and they're definitely going to let me in, and I'm going to go bankrupt tomorrow. So we'll fast forward a little bit and see what happens tomorrow. And now it's the next day, and I've come back from the courts now, the evening of the next day. I went early in the morning, and in a suit, same suit I had on yesterday, but I've changed now, and did it, and it was not a problem. So the noise you hear in the background is the kittens, Elvis and Lovable Bob. Elvis, you can't see really because he jumps about. This is Lovable Bob. This is Lovable Bob the Kitten. Anyway, so I went to the court, and this time they let me in, and me and the other guy, they let us in at 9, and we handed in our forms, and the woman took the forms away, and then normally they check the forms over, and then you see a judge, not a judge in a wig or anything, just a person sitting in a room, and they go over the forms with you and clarify who you are and that you realise what bankruptcy means, and then they make you bankrupt, and it's very quick. On this occasion it was even quicker because the woman took the forms away and then came back and said the judge is happy with the forms, she doesn't need to see you. So that's fine. You have to pay £700 for the privilege, and in cash only. So it's not a cheap business going bankrupt, but it depends how much you owe, obviously. And just so you guys know, I'm in debt of over £60,000, mostly to credit cards and some back tax. So be aware, kids, don't be like me. Be like my son Alex, who's very clever with money, and save some, and be frugal, and don't, if you get a credit card, don't think of it as your money, you know, borrow on it and then pay it back. That's my advice to you. Anyway, so here is my bankruptcy petition. I don't know if you can see that. Kingston upon Thames, and there's my name there. And I was made bankrupt on this date at 10 AM. So there we go, and I don't know what I feel really. Yesterday I would have preferred had I been able to do it yesterday, because yesterday I'd gone there, I'd waited, I felt ready for it, it was bright, the sun was shining, I felt confident and, you know, in the right frame of mind. When I went this morning the sky was grey, it was trying to snow, and you know, I didn't feel so happy. I felt my stomach felt a bit turmoiled, and right up until the very last minute I'm sitting there thinking, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing it? Although it's been virtually a year since I moved to Surrey and started seriously considering bankruptcy, even though it's been a whole year, even still, as I say, right up to the last minute I was still thinking, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? Is there something else I could do? Should I be doing this? You know, so, you know, I didn't feel that happy about it, but nevertheless I think it is the right thing to have done. I went afterwards and had my hair cut, as you can maybe see, I don't know, It's because it's a bit of a fresh start now, new haircut, well, haircut anyway, no more debt, and hopefully it's a new year, 2012, hopefully this will be a fresh start and I can put the past behind me and move forward and not get into debt again. And that's my message to you all. If I've learned anything, it's that even in the good times, put some money aside for a rainy day. I know that's an old cliche, but if I'd done that, my life would have been a lot better. But hey ho, take heed from me, and I'll keep you informed of how my bankruptcy goes in the next few weeks. I'm waiting now to hear back from the official receiver, who's going to give me a ring and then make a meeting, either make a meeting for me to meet with them, or to have a big telephone conversation, and then I'm not sure what happens after that. So I'll keep you all informed, and so now it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Bob.